Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Full Court Heave. It's your host, Shaygoon. We have the trade. The trade has happened. The Toronto Raptors have traded Pascal Siakam to the Indiana Pacers. I'm still reading the details of this as this is happening live to get this video out to y'all, man. Let me bring up the original tweet. So we have one from Shams, one from Woj. I'm going to read the Woj one. Breaking: the Indiana Pacers are finalizing a trade to acquire all-star forward Pascal Siakam in a deal that will send Bruce Brown, Jordan Nwora, and 3 first-round picks to the Toronto Raptors. New Orleans will be a third team in the deal, sending Kira Lewis to the Raptors. Yeah, a lot, man, a lot. Honestly, if we look at this trade, 3 first-round picks, It sounds great. 2 of these picks are going to be in this year's draft, 2024. Not known as a highly touted draft, but 2 first-round picks is 2 first-round picks. And every week draft, there are good players. It's really going to be on the management to do what they can with those picks and get contributors and potentially get some assets that way. But realistically, this one hurts, man. The OG one hurt for sure. This one hurts, man. Pascal, probably the best success story in Raptors franchise history. And I know we want to talk about the trade, and we'll have some further thoughts about the trade and things of that nature in a moment. But man, just Pascal alone meant so much as a Raptors fan. He went through so much slander and came and rose above all of that. The struggles in the bubble, winning a championship, then dealing with the struggles of the bubble, becoming the number 1 option, team not really being set up perfectly for him to be the number 1 option. There's so many emotions here. Bruce Brown, a good player to get back for sure. Jordan Nwora, and the picks. Of course, the picks are a huge deal. Kira Lewis, interesting player. Haven't really seen him pop at the NBA level, but maybe the Raptors like something there and they wanted to take a flyer on them. I'm curious as to how New Orleans got involved in this. It seems really random to me, but regardless, Raptors pick up some form of a prospect. Bruce Brown's not the oldest player in the league. But, yeah, man, just thinking about Pascal, that's a tough one. And we knew it was going to happen. I was in and out of extending him or not. Realistically, it didn't make sense to do so. And I know there's probably going to be some pushback on that, and I welcome the pushback on that. You know, let's talk about it, man. How are you feeling about this trade? Me personally, I'm just emotionally feeling it, man. This is a completely new era of Raptors basketball. I am excited to watch Siakam in Indy. I hope he does very well. Indy is one of the places I was hoping he would end up. It's one of the best places for him. Small market team that will be willing to offer the big money to him and Tyrese Halliburton. I want to see them play together. I think that's fun basketball. I think the spacing around him in Indiana is great. If you're Indiana, yes, you gave up 3 first-round picks. That may hinder you slightly in trades going forward, but you kept so many assets. You kept all your young players. If you're Indiana, you're not mad at this trade at all. Raptors getting 3 first-round picks, it does feel good considering the offers that were on the table. This is easily the best offer that appeared to be on the table for Pascal. Indiana really wanted a deal done. They got a deal done. Shouts out to Indiana. I think you got to shout out a lot of credit to Indiana. I think Indiana did good in this trade. I don't think a team got fleeced. If you see online people saying, the Raptors fleece Indiana, I disagree with that. I think Pascal's value in, I don't want to say casual fan base, because now you say casual and it's like it's a huge diss. I'm not saying that. But to the more average, non-experienced NBA viewer that's not following the Raptors, you may be looking at Siakam and undervaluing him just because of the aesthetics of his game, right? He doesn't look like a, break you down type of player, even though he is, and he definitely is. And he's a great one-on-one player, good rebounder, runs the floor, great finisher at the rim. Mid-range has gone up. Three-pointer is not exactly there, but just an all-around, all-star player, all-NBA level talent. And I feel like that's not fully recognized around the league. So, yeah, it hurts. It hurts for sure. My phone blowing up with messages right away. So, I got to get to all of those and see all of those. But, yeah, definitely tough day. Definitely a tough day. I don't want to edit this video too much. This video is going to be pretty brief. We'll go more into maybe Bruce Brown, Jordan Nwora, Kira Lewis in a different video. But right now, let's just talk about Pascal, man. It's a crazy rise of a player to be such a success story from the G League, the D League at that time, win the D League championship, and then win an NBA championship unknown player. He was selected in the 27th pick. I remember I got text to my phone. They said, "Who the heck is?" And like it was a message. So I don't know how they were pronouncing his name, but I promise you, it sounded like they were saying Siakam. You know what I mean? Who is this kid? And I love the energy right away. Jared Sullinger goes down with an injury. Suddenly, Pascal Siakam in his rookie year is starting basketball games. Then we get some players healthy. He goes down to the G League, D League, cooks there. I'm pretty sure he won MVP in the D League Finals that year. Comes back up to the team. The number 2 option next to Kawhi on a championship run. Amazing, amazing journey. Becomes an all-star in his own right. Amazing. Ultimately, when you look at it, Raptors did not have the players that would take them into a deep playoff run. And the roster was not built for Pascal. I will once again state that. But at the same time, we've seen a team run by Pascal alone and as the number 1 option, and I don't think it gets you there. And I love Pascal. And I'd be happily proven wrong. But that's what we have evidence of, right? So now when we look at this here going forward, and like I said, I'll check before I end the video if there's been any modifications to the trade. But if we look going forward, the Raptors are looking to establish a new young team. Now this is really Darko's team now. You're getting brand new pieces. You want to run your offense, pass and cut, move around Scottie. I like that. Sometimes you have to move good players to just open the lane for other players. We've seen Scottie, for the most part, take advantage of it. Sometimes doesn't fully take advantage of being the number 1 option. Scottie's the number 1 option moving forward. That's point blank, period. It'll be interesting to watch the game tonight. We'll be getting that reaction tomorrow morning on that one. But ultimately, right now, I'm just full of emotion. There's no jokes here. We're just talking. We're just, from the heart, from that, right there, feeling emotional. So if there are any Indiana Pacers fans that do check out this video, just by that, you know what type of player that you're getting in Pascal. One of my favorite players I've ever watched, got to cover, joining this sort of media sports space in whatever capacity I'm in. It's a weird channel over here, but we have a lot of fun. It's been great to cover him. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Love Pascal. I'll check really quick if there's been any adjustments to the trade. But big trade. Looking forward to talking about all things Raptors in the future and continuing on. But yeah, man, my guy Pascal. Regardless of how things may have ended, you didn't get the contract that you wanted. Sometimes these things happen. Some people are going to be really mad at the front office. They pushed this can a little bit too far, believing in this previous team. This team was not working, and they had to make the move, man. They had to make the move. But shouts out to Pascal. Love Pascal. That championship run is crazy, man. Shouts out to Chris Boucher, last guy of that championship team remaining. Who would have thought? Chris Boucher, the vet. Crazy. Anyway, man, leave your comments down in the comments down below. I'm not reading comments in this video, but I will be reading comments in the videos going forward, including the video tomorrow. So leave a comment, man. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Let me check real quick. Make sure nothing else happened to the trade. It seems like there's still more to come on this one. Because the Pelicans haven't received anything in this yet, and they gave a pick and a player. So we'll have to wait and see what the last pieces of this are. But yeah, that being said, if it gets added to the information in the next maybe 10 or so minutes, I'll add it to this video. If not, we'll talk about it in the next video. Not judging the trade just yet. It just happened. We'll talk about it later. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm out.